What's up, guys? Mr. Free Coiner coming back to you again. I hope everyone's been doing fine in the last couple days. A lot has happened, and it looks like we are on a very nice trajectory. We have ousted Ethereum, of course, and it looks like we are maintaining a $2 billion lead over Ethereum as far as market cap goes, which is awesome. I mean, that's very stable. We've been sitting around between 50 and 51 cents. It's just kind of steadily climbed ever since Friday. So I think it was, what were we kind of expecting something to happen on the 15th, which was Thursday, and it did. And then Friday, actually it wasn't Thursday, it was Friday. So what did we see on Friday? Well, we saw 40 different accounts being funded with 5 million XRP. And I think that's what was being hinted towards with Sam's Insider. So I don't know if you guys have checked out To the Lifeboats, the latest videos over there. If you have not, please do. It's very informative. In fact, there was a user on Twitter that put up a picture of one of the Ripple Riddlers, and it was the window pane that was, they did reverse, it was mirrored. So the way it looks, actually, it had, in the second week, there was a hole in the window, basically it was smashed or crashed. So, you know, we're kind of thinking, of course, that was talking about the crash of Bitcoin, pretty much the whole market except XRP. And now the second, or rather the third week of November, looks like we may, it's saying that it's saying that XRP is going to overtake Bitcoin to be number one. So far, from what I can tell, the Ripple Riddler has been correct in a lot of what he's saying. So, and then on, to move on further, towards the end of December, I think it is, the bull run is supposed to start. So, you know, and you know, for us to take over, or for XRP to take over Bitcoin, the price is going to have to go up. I believe it was about $5 to actually equal the amount of market cap that's necessary. But you know, we'll just have to see, be patient and see. So far things are looking good. Of course, the name of the game is patience. So guys, I mean, a lot of things happening, a lot of things in the background, going on with the IMF, with, different, the ETF that's been approved by Switzerland. Let's go ahead and get into that. Switzerland approves the very first cryptocurrency ETP, includes, I'm not sure if they're meaning ETF, but includes Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin. Bitcoin, XRP, and Ethereum dominate world's first crypto exchange traded product. Okay, so that's what that's meaning right there, with Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin. As you can see here, Bitcoin 49%, 49.7, XRP 25.4. So yeah, a lot's going on. I mean, I'm pretty sure an ETF or ETP will be closely following this from the US. And very good news, guys. Very, very good news. There's a lot to be excited about. It looks like we will be seeing, you know, if everything that we're witnessing right now is correct, and what the Ripple Riddler and Bearable Guy has said, looks like we could be on the very beginning of beautiful times ahead. Now, of course, some people don't go in for all of that Ripple Riddler and Bearable Guy stuff, but hey, you know, the way I look at it, when you start looking at the TA and all that, it really, you can't predict much. You can look at history and kind of go on trends, but you know, how many times has someone come on talking about TA and they end up being totally wrong? Now, that's not to say that they have not been right, but it's always a gamble. You never know. So whatever you choose to follow, that's totally up to you. You know, I mean, as a staple in every YouTuber's conversation with you guys, we always tell you we're not financial analysts. You know, neither am I. And, you know, anything I say is just my opinion. So you know how to take that. But moving on, here now, as I was saying, XRP is supposed to be taking over Bitcoin, according to Ripple Riddler. I'm going to go with yes, it's going to happen, and it's supposed to happen next week. So we'll see. We don't have very long to wait. I believe it's going to happen. So far, there has, I mean, even on the 5th, something did happen. And again, on Friday, something did happen. It, you know, no, we didn't know exactly what it was, but here we stand where the entire market has fallen, all except XRP. So we're looking very good. Looking very good. I'm very happy with everything that's going on. So here, the daily hodl or hodl, CNBC's crypto trader recommends selling Bitcoin for XRP plus Ethereum, Ripple, and all that. So yes, I have seen several people on Twitter who have said, because of this hash war, which is pretty silly. I mean, it really makes no sense. And to be honest with you, if I was the head of a major company, I absolutely would not get involved with any of this stuff. Anything that's mined, any type of coin that's actually mined, I probably would not even touch it, because I mean, look at what's happening now. If the mining was, you know, fairly well spread out, and there would, you know, if it was very difficult to actually play games with hash power and all this stuff, then okay, that's fine. But as we know, Bitcoin Cash, and all of the subsequent coins that are coming from this fork, you know, all of it can all be manipulated with this hashing power. Even Ethereum, same thing. And we all know that China has the majority of the hashing power when it comes to mining this stuff. So I mean, it's very unattractive as far as when, you know, as far as it's concerned with business dealings. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at Rand Nooner's tweet that he just sent out on the 17th. And it says, these hash wars highlight why everyone should just dump BTC and BCH and just put all their money into XRP. Well, Rand, you have said a mouthful, but according to Rand earlier this year, let's look at what Rob Lee said, replying to Crypto Man Rand, which is Rand Nooner. I challenge your knowledgeable host to do some due diligence, specifically to spend some time understanding the things he talks about. Otherwise, it shows you have no standards of competence for who you allow on your platform. And Rand's reply was, Dear Robert Lee, I've done my homework and I've come to this conclusion. I've also reached out to Joel Katz, and Ripple via mail and Twitter, and had no response. I'm happy to listen to someone from Ripple if I am wrong. And this is supposedly the tweet that he sent out. Hey, David, hope you're well. As you know, I recently called XRP and XRP a sell on one of my shows based on the fact that I didn't see value in the token. I'm sure you could explain to me where the value and use case is. I'm happy to listen. Can we arrange a call? So apparently he was not very educated on XRP. I mean, around June, I was, you know, a lot of us were heavily into XRP, really seeing the use case and how valuable and important the coin would become. And look where we are now. XRP, by the end of this year, I believe we're going to see everything that was predicted. I believe we're going to see that it comes true. Again, that's my opinion, and I really don't care if someone disagrees with it, because we all have our own opinions about, this space. So that's absolutely fine. Okay. So, and just to kind of add on, Tron has, man, I tell you what, Tron is coming along. They had, well, I think it was, actually, let's go back here. Where was it? Right here. Let's go on down to Tron. So yeah, here, the latest numbers from DApp reviews show decentralized apps on Tron network have more transaction volume than Ethereum and EOS. And you can check out the dApps, and I just showed you that, but I'll go back there for a second. IDEX 2430 ETH transactions volume at last 24 hours. While on TronBet has over 422 million transactions transaction volume. Wow. They've been hard at it. I have to give it to Justin Sun, the whole Tron team, and that whole space. Tron is really coming along, and I think, again, as I've said, I think Tron is really going to be a winner as we move into this next bull run. So if you have not, I'll just say this: I've purchased Tron. In fact, now it has dipped down a little bit more. I'm probably going to pick up a little bit more. These are some of the dApps that are on Tron. I mean, and it just goes on and on. I mean, it's loading right now. So there are quite a few dApps. I actually signed up for one of them, got on and registered for one just to check it out. And it's pretty cool, So we'll see how it all goes. They even have a CryptoKitties. So we'll see how it all moves along. And it's really interesting. This space is really, wow, it's far beyond anything that I could have imagined, to be honest with you. When I first started into this space, I never would have imagined we'd be seeing the things that we're seeing today. So, Binance CEO hints at how XRP can become a base currency on the platform. And this is great. I mean, it would be awesome if, we could get on there, but hey, if Binance doesn't list XRP as a base currency, you know what? It's their loss. XRP is going to do what it's going to do. I mean, it already has all of the use case. It has look, it's going to do what it's going to do. So Binance could only do well, they could do well by listing XRP as a base. But we'll see. I'm more than sure it's going to happen anyway. So, hey, and that would be great, like I said. So guys, I thank you for joining me. I hope everyone's been well. Like I said, a lot of things ahead of us. So let's just, again, stay strong and, keep our heads up, and not that it's going to be very difficult to do so, but let's just see what happens over these next few weeks. Like I said, I think everything's going to go very well, and we're gonna see some pretty awesome stuff. So that's really about it, guys. I'm going to be putting out another video here in the next, probably today, going over whether you should, or whether it's a better idea to actually sell your coins to redeem cash or take a loan out. We'll go ahead and take a look at that. I think that is something that's pretty important to understand, as far as what the consequences of both are. And I want to really go over that. I think it's something that I've really been thinking about. I kind of went over it before, but I want to go a little bit more in depth on it. Not sure if anyone else has, but I'm going to do it. So anyway, guys, that being said, thank you for joining me. Take care of yourselves, and until next time, God bless.